either one of those. So like I said, to bisect an angle that's 180 degrees, we just make a mark to the left and right, open our compass past halfway, and make our X. Yes?
Can you put the arrow also going down?
Well, we're trying to bisect an angle.
Oh, so it doesn't matter, but if you...
Yeah. I won't ask you to bisect this, but in the future, we're going to, so when I do this one, it's just going to be an arrow going straight.
Okay.
For this one, it's just going to be an arrow going straight. All right, let's use how to bisect a line to bisect this new angle. Well, when we did this one, we made a mark to the left and right. We opened our compass past halfway to make these marks. Well, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to start at a vertex, make a mark to the left, make a mark to the right. So once again, we make a mark to the left and right with a compass, open to the same length. Now we're going to open our compass past halfway. So we're going to go from each of the tick marks. And we're going to open our compass past halfway. And we are going to make a mark. And we're going to come over here and we're going to make a mark. Which is shown in the pictures over here. So remember, if you ever get stuck, you can look at the pictures. And then we go ahead and we connect like that. We now have a angle bisected. Yeah, Tate. Okay. We're going to do the exact same thing for this one, but now we don't really have a left and right. So when I say left and right, I'm thinking about up here and down here. So when I say we're going to make a mark to the left and right, we're just making one on each of the rays. So I'm going to make a mark on that ray, and I'm going to make a mark on this ray. You can also connect these and just do kind of a arc. I just need a mark that's here. That's the same distance as the arc here. That's all I need. So once again, this distance is the same as that distance. Once you have that down, you're going to open your compass. And what you're kind of doing is you're kind of pretending you can see that line that should go down the middle. And your goal is to open your compass so you can go past that line. So I'm going to go about here. Because right now, if I picture that line, that curve goes right through that line, that imaginary line I'm going to draw in just a second. Well, keeping our compass that exact same measure, we're going to go to the other mark. And we're going to rotate that to create that X. That X is the same thing as that X, is the same thing as that X. So now we take that, and we go ahead and connect the vertex to that X. Boom, bam, bang. We got it. Bisected.
Wait, can you do that one more time?
No, I only do that once a day. Sorry. All right, so all we do is we open our compass to some measure. We make a mark on both of our rays, that same distance. If you want to, you can just create an entire arc around it. But we need to know that this distance is the same as that distance. Now, this is the identical step we did here, identical step as we did here. I need to, from both of those distances, open my compass to something, make a mark, keep that distance locked in my compass, and make a mark from the other one. And it should create an X. Did it create an X this time?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Other questions? Okay. Now we're going to talk about constructing angles. We already constructed a 60-degree angle the other day when we constructed a equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle has three 60-degree angles. So if we look here, they give you kind of the step-by-step how to make a 60-degree angle. And we're going to follow that guide. So we're going to go over here. We're going to create something that's some length. It doesn't matter. We're just going to create something that's some length, and I'm going to put a point on both ends of it. Note, I didn't measure, so yours can be slightly different. Don't make it obnoxiously large, and don't make it obnoxiously small. Just about this size. All right, to create a 60-degree angle, we're going to create a triangle without finishing the triangle. To create an equilateral triangle, what you are going to do is you're going to open your compass to the length of that side. Now, we know all the sides need to be the same length, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your compass and you're going to rotate it whoop, to about up there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take that same thing, you're going to go back here, make sure your compass didn't slip, and you're going to rotate kind of like that. That was a terrible one. But that X at the top is going to show you where to draw your line for your 60-degree angle. So we're going to connect this point to the top. And now, right now, we have a 60-degree angle. And you can put your arrows on it, or you can leave it. It's just that 60 degrees. Questions on 60-degree angle? Okay. So we have our 60-degree angle. How do I make a 30-degree angle? Yeah. We have to bisect a 60-degree angle. So with the 60 degrees, we can get a 30-degree, and we can get a 15-degree and a 7.5. We can get all these degrees out of this one. Now, we're not always going to have to construct a 60-degree angle. If you already constructed a 60-degree angle, there are times where you can copy and paste that angle. We know how to copy angles, right? Yes. So what we're going to do for this next one to construct a 30-degree angle, we're going to copy the 60-degree, and then we're going to bisect it. All right? So rather than constructing a 60-degree again, we're going to copy it. Just for some practice, so remember, to copy an angle, we first need a line with a vertex. And to copy and paste, you need to open your compass to some length and create an arc on the thing you're copying from. And you have to create that same arc on the place you're going to paste it to. All right, then to copy it, we need to open how wide that mouth is open up. So we're going to copy that arc, and we're going to paste that arc on here. That will create my X. Now we have a 60-degree angle. All right, does anyone need more time to copy and paste that? Because I need to go over something really important. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing exactly what we did on the other side. But yeah.
Are we allowed to just draw a new one?
So here's what I was going to say. Everyone pay attention to what I'm saying. If you copy an angle, you have to say where you copied it from. So in this case, we don't really, I mean, you can put a little arrow and say, you know, I got this from here. But on the homework, you'd say something like, I copied it from problem number 1. See the directions. So maybe you cut a line in half and you copied it from the directions. Wherever you got that thing from, when you're copying, you have to tell me where it came from. That works on the test as well. If you're like, oh, I need a 45-degree angle. I already need a 45-degree angle on this page. I'm going to copy it from number 3 and paste it on there. Let me know where it came from. Yes?
Can we just make a new angle?
You can make a new angle. Yes, absolutely. And we're going to make a new angle down here. Because a 60-degree angle doesn't take that long. I just want to practice copying and pasting again and what you're supposed to do if you do that. All right, so do we have a 30-degree angle yet? No, we need to bisect it. So everyone look up here. Everyone look up front. Everyone look up front. Everyone look at there. You can shortcut this. We already have an equal distance here and here. So we don't need to make any more marks. We just need to open our compass and make our X from the marks that are already there. If you want to, you can create new ones, but you already have them, so why waste the time? So if you're copying and pasting an angle, you already have those marks to the left and right. You can use those. All right, so now we know how to make a 60-degree angle, right? We know how to make a 30-degree angle. We know how to make a 15-degree angle, because I would just bisect it again, that'd be a 15-degree angle. So what I want to bring up is the fact that we're only going to know how to make so many angles, and everything has to be bisecting and adding. So let's look at the next problem. The next problem says I need to construct a 105-degree angle. There is no shortcut to creating a 105-degree angle. We have to use angles that we already know how to make first. I'm going to tell you right now, you know how to make a 45-degree angle. Okay.
Make a 90-degree angle and then do it bisect.
And then you bisect it. So we know how to make a 90-degree angle. We now know how to make a 45-degree angle. We know how to make a 60, a 30, a 15. You've got to use those, because in the homework I'm going to ask you to do a whole bunch of different angles. You have to use your basic ones to be able to add or subtract to get to other angles. All right, so this one I gave you the key. The key is going to be 45 plus 60. So let's go ahead and construct a 45-degree angle. So to construct a 45-degree angle, just like Tate said, all we're going to do is we're going to make a 90-degree angle. So let's start with a line. I'm going to start with a line. I'm going to put a point on it. And I'm going to drop a 90-degree angle through that point. To drop a 90-degree angle, you need to open your compass to some measure and make a mark to the left and to the right. And I'm going to kind of finish this. I'm going to let you guys work on it. I'm going to go through it. But I'm not going to go slow. We're going to open our compass past halfway. We're going to make our X, and then we're going to have a 90-degree angle. Uh-oh, my compass slipped. I'm just going to start over. So that's my 90-degree angle. Then we're going to bisect that angle. I'll wait till everyone gets their 90-degree angle. Does anyone need help with the 90-degree angle? Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on to bisecting it. To bisect it, you have to make a mark on both of your rays, the same distance. So I'm going to roll my compass, I'll make a mark here. I'll make a mark down there. So I just, a lot of times, just put an entire curve on it, because it's just easy enough to turn it and lift it and raise it. So you can either have that, or you can have the two separate tick marks. Don't forget about which ones you're using. That's why I kind of like having a nice little curve, because then I know which ones are connected. I know that that one's connected to that one. And that means we're going to open our compass so we can go past halfway. You can go as far as you want. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to go right there. And I now have a 45-degree angle. I also want to point out, if this is 45 degrees, what's the measure of this angle here?
135.
135. So I have a 45-degree angle. I have a 90-degree angle. I also have a 135-degree angle. So you can use all of those angles once you construct it. Yeah. No, I said from here to here is 135. Yep. Okay, so now we have 45-degree angle, right? Now what we're going to do to finish our 105 is we're going to construct a 60-degree. We're not going to copy and paste it. We're going to construct it. And then we're going to add the 45 degrees onto it. So we're going to construct a 60-degree angle, because we only did it once, so why not do it again? To construct a 60-degree angle, all we're going to do is we're going to make a line. And we're going to make sure we have 2 points. On this 60-degree angle, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little shorter. Instead of going all the way up, I'm just going to look at where I'm going to do my X. So I'm going to go up there. And I'm going to go right here. Note, if you want to, you can do the whole thing. So you can have this whole thing in if you wanted. We're just going to find we're going to have so many marks that if I can stop making as many marks, it can save you a little bit of space on a paper. All right, then to create that 60 degrees, you just go through either point. And boom, we got ourselves a 60-degree angle. Did it ask for a 60-degree angle, though? No, we need to add 45 to it. So right now I have 65 degrees. To add 45, we have to copy and paste it, correct? Yeah. Yeah, we just have, oh, I'm sorry, you're right. I kind of combined them, didn't I? Yeah, we just have 60 degrees. So now I have to add that 45 to it. To add or copy and paste an angle, you need to open your compass, and you need to make an arc from where you're copying from to where you were copying to. And just remember, we're adding 45 onto it, so we have to make that a little bigger. So once again, when you're copying and pasting, you have to have a mark where you're copying from, and you need that same arc marked to where you're pasting to. Then when you open your compass, you're measuring how wide is that angle open at that particular arc. And what you're going to do is you're then going to paste it on here. And that's going to be our 60 plus our 45. So this entire angle is our 105-degree angle. If I added 45 again, I'd have a 150-degree angle. If I would have taken this 60 and subtracted 45 away from it, I would have 15 degrees. So that's another way to make a 15-degree angle. So let's real quick, let's recap what we can do. We can make a 60-degree angle, which means I can do a 30 and a 15 and a 7.5 if I have to. I can also do a 90-degree angle, which means I can do a 45. And I can also do a 22.5. That's about as far as we're going to bisect it. But along with that, that gives me a 135 on the other side. So putting all these angles together, we can actually make a whole bunch of different angle measures. So that's kind of what your homework is coming up with those angle measures. Yes?
Do you have to have it facing that way? Like,
No.
opening to the right? Or can you
No. You could have it on the other side too. Yep. You could have it going down as well. Guys, I don't want you to forget about putting in your due diligence. If you don't know how to do something, A, rewatch the video, or B, actually A, I'd probably go to this one because you already saw the lesson once. Go here and they tell you how to construct a whole bunch of these angles. So if you go to this website, it'll actually say 105-degree angle, this is how to construct it. It might not be the exact way we did it in class, but it should be enough that you can kind of get an idea of how to do it. This website has a lot of good constructions on it. If you fall behind in constructions, your life's going to get harder and harder. This test most likely will boost a lot of your scores unless you're falling behind and you're not trying to catch up. Because tomorrow we're going to talk about parallel lines. When I get to parallel lines, you have to be able to just copy and paste angles. All right, we're not going to spend 5 minutes copying and pasting an angle. It's got to be quick by tomorrow. All right, questions for me? All right, then you have a few minutes just to work on the homework.